Well, hello everybody. Good evening or good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you are right now. So, hello once again. My name is Shimegabriel. I am a Genesis speedrunner. I've been doing a lot of runs throughout the events at SegaCrew, and it was tomorrow. I opened the SEGATHON 8 yesterday. What am I talking about? Anyway, so I'm back today with another. It's a classic, right? It's a great game. It's Revenge of Shinobi, keeping up the Shinobi block after this amazing Art of Vengeance run by both Shiva and Space Croquette. And this will be a quick run. Although I confess I'm a bit rusty on this game, so I'll probably be committing a lot of mistakes, but it'll be fun. It's been a while since I last played this game, so it's always good to bring this back. So the category is any percent. So I changed the difficulty there, but you can play this game on whatever difficulty you want. The category doesn't change. So I'm gonna start in a little countdown. So in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So this is a simple game, I would say. We have here Joe Musashi, who can throw kunais at enemies, can use his sword as well. And the first thing we do right on the game start is that we pick this power up here. So the power up is very important for the whole run, because as you may see, his kunais got bigger and we can deal a lot of damage with these. Not only that, while we're walking forward, we can block some projectiles. So we can use that to our advantage to ignore some enemy attacks. And that's the main mechanic. We'll be trying to keep it up throughout the whole run. And I just messed up, but it's fine. We have a power up. We have a lot of backups to go forward and pick it up. This one here doesn't give a time loss anyway. So we're gonna go right here, below. I'm a little messed up here, but it's fine. So, bonking on these enemies doesn't count as a hit. So we will be using that to our advantage sometimes. But if we take a direct hit, we lose the power up. So that's what happened there. I took the projectile right on my feet and then I lost the power up. And this is the first boss. So, and this is a good showcase of how the power up makes difference on a run. So we get close with what we call a kunai burst, where we double jump with Joe Musashi, and while we are midair with the double jump, we throw a kunai in 8 directions. So we use that to get close to him, and then when we are in melee range, we just attack him 3 times with the sword and kill him instantly. So kunai bursts will be using a lot of times, especially on the next boss. And now we're on the streets. We're basically going through Japan until the United States. So we're on the way to get a plane to go to the America. And this is the Japanese streets here. We have a lot of enemies and a lot of copyright issues, I would say. So we have Bruce Lee similarities, and I think I died. Yeah, I died. I jumped too early, but it's fine. So yeah, we have some similarities here, some copies of famous characters or actors. So for example, we have these jumping guys who throw some stuff, some kicks at us. Oh my god, I just lost the power. Oh, well, okay, but there's a backup. So we have them, we have the Gojira, we have even the title screen is a copyright issue. Even that Sega copy. Oops, let me grab that hidden ninjutsu here because we're gonna be using that to this boss here. So if we had the power up, we would be using kunai burst, and then by doing that, we would be killing this boss quite fast. But since we don't, we use just 2 kunai bursts, just actually 3 of the, I think it's Mijin the name, I don't recall it, but 3 Mijins will do it. So I didn't talk about, but we have these ninjutsus throughout the game. There are 4 of them. Each one gives a specific power up. So from left to right, we have Ikazuchi, which is a shield ninjutsu where it keeps us. It makes us take a little bit of damage without losing health or power up. We have Mijin. Actually, I think it's Kario. I don't remember, but yeah, the second one we used is the only one we don't use on a standard run because it's just a powerful fire move where it gives a lot of damage, but we don't have another usage for that. We have Fushin, which is a spell that we can jump higher, and there's a quick kill here. So this is another great usage of the power up. So while I did that was I timed the way I walked right where the boss shield opens up. So by doing that, we kind of ignore the hitbox of the door, and we can just walk through the boss while giving damage. So this is a small glitch, but it's a very powerful one. We'll be doing another glitch later on. So that's a fun quick kill to do, especially if you have the power up. There's a little bonk we're gonna take here. So remember, we don't take damage by bonking this enemy here, which is a Rainbow lookalike. They were just patched. I'm using revision 1 for curiosity. So on the revision 1 they patched some enemies to avoid copyright issues, and the flamethrower guy was one of them because he had hair and he looked pretty similar to Rambo. And not only that, we have even other enemies that were patched. Even on the latest version, we had enemies that got patched because of copyright issues. And this one here, I call it Hulkinator. It's a mix of Hulk and Exterminator. He starts to get green and he suddenly explodes when you give enough damage on him, and he throws his stuff at us, and well, that was it. So now it's the second instance where we use Fushin. Oh, I took damage. No, oh my god. Please stop giving me damage. Thank you. So yeah, this is a good stage where Fushin is usable. And now we're on the, I would say one of the worst stages of the game, which we have to jump. Well, one thing I didn't tell is that double jumping in this game changes your character's position. So you can change between the upper floors and the lower floors by double jumping, and in this scenario here we can swap between Oh, I took the damage. This is bad. Between the background and foreground. And I'm out of power-ups, which is bad because this boss now would be a perfect execution with power-ups. So we have to kill this alarm here. The alarms are the bosses. Kind of the bosses. So we have to kill 3 of these in order to pass the stage. This would be very slow, but okay. Just this last one here, and we don't want to fall off the streets. If we do, we get an insta-kill, because as you can see, it's a moving truck. So we get basically stomped by the truck. This is quite bad. We're probably gonna take a death on a certain stage because I'm getting out of kunais, and kunai management in this game is very important. But regardless, I passed through this stage, so let's keep it moving forward. So Chinatown is my favorite stage of all times in the Genesis. Mostly because of the soundtrack, which was composed by none other than the greatest Yuzo Koshiro. And I'm gonna get this power up here. Oh, this one is the one up. Oh, I messed up. I could use the box there to. Oh, and I lost the power up. Great. Okay, let me just reset the stage here. I didn't know that the power up was on the other box, so let's just get a kill here and redo the stage, because as I said, we want to keep up the power-ups, and this is the only power-up I get in the whole stage. So I need that box over there, and I don't lose time even if I take a death. We'll be taking the risk here. Okay, moving forward. Oh, that's great. So we'll be moving now to the train platform. So the train platform, we have there are 2 parts on the stage. The first part, we have this iron shape in an iron shape. So we take damage from those. So I kind of time it out, my jumps, so I can avoid that. I took the damage. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, moving forward. The boss fight will be a bit tough, I would say, but you can do it powerless. You won't be punished by it. Getting the Rambo kill here. Uh-oh. Damage, but it's fine. Getting some kills. Good. And that's the end of the stage. So the next part right now is a double boss fight. And it's funny because we have Spider-Man. So yeah, Spider-Man is a thing on the Shinobi, on Revenge of Shinobi. It was actually authorized by Marvel later on, but on the first versions, SEGA didn't have. I think SEGA didn't have the rights to use it, but they used it anyway. However, on the original version of this game, instead we don't fight against only Spider-Man, but also Batman. So this boss here was patched. So we call him Devilman because he kind of looks like Devilman. But yeah, it was Batman on the original version. It got patched later on. And on the latest version, you even Spider-Man, since the contract with Marvel expired, they had to change the the Spider-Man color palette to pink. So we have a pink Spider-Man on this fight instead. So it behaves as the same. The only difference is the color palette. I'll be out of kunai here. This is a bit dangerous, I would say. Not because of the next stage, but because of the boss. So the boss here, we want to save as much as we can on kunais. We'll grab some stuffs here and there. No, wait a little bit. Because I want. Ooh, that was scary. Okay. Pass through it. I'm out of kunais. This is bad. Okay, let me use a ninjutsu here so I don't lose the power up. Okay. So for this fight here, I'm gonna have some issues because the optimized way would be jumping and hitting Gojira's head, and yes, this is Gojira. You saw you will see him on Shinobi 3, but you see him here as well. Okay, that was good. That was a good backup. I'm gonna die on this stage here just for precaution. So let's just jump right. Let's take a swim here. And we're on the last stage. So we're on the bay area. And there's a lot of new enemies. I wouldn't say new, but there's a lot of enemies here. And at least enemies with different palettes. I'm gonna jump over here. I like the power up, but it's fine. We'll pick it up one on the final stage. Look over here. Okay, perfect. It looks like Gojira, but it's not. That's basically it. So, Labyrinth, final stage before the final boss. There's a glitch we'll be using here. We're gonna do the ceiling zip. So, let me just... Okay, okay, pass through. So, watch out. That's it. So, we do a double jump. And we press the second jump right when Joe Musashi would be hitting the platform. And by doing that, he crouch jump. And we can bypass the ceiling by doing that and skip the entire maze. Just by doing that. And it saves a lot of time. As now it's the final boss of the game, it's Zed. So Zed likes to throw his hair at us. But just be sure, I'm gonna be using Nikazuchi here to be more safe and do this fight the easiest way. So we have to jump here and there to do the best damage possible. And there's a small trick here. Oh, I messed up, but okay. So time is when the lock gets open. So in seconds, there it is. GG. So yeah, there's a small skip on the last hit that you can snipe the final hit when he throws his hair, because when he throws his hair, he's invulnerable. So I tried to do that, but I messed up the timing. But regardless, that was the revenge of Shinobi, 80%. Was it actually decent run aside from small mistakes here and there. So yeah, I take it. So hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really fun. I'll be back tomorrow with a new game. Not exactly a new game, but I think it'll be my first time showing that game here on Sega on the Sega Crew at SEGATHON. So yeah, keep watching this amazing marathon. I'll be back tomorrow at night, but I'll be on the couch watching the rest of the run. So, well, take care and have a great Saturday.